Hey everyone, it's Julian. Today I'm going to be talking to you about collaboration tips and some things I've learned through almost 10 plus years of doing this and working with a lot of different people, and how you can make the most of your collaborations and make the best stuff. Before this video starts, check out my samples at the top of the description. It's the best sounds in electronic music. I promise you will make a better track today if you check these out and grab some of them. Thanks for the support, everybody, and let's get started. So, the first tip, and it may seem obvious, but you have to not try to steer the ship yourself too much. And what I mean by this is, like, you can't take over. You can't look at the other person and say, oh, well, I know better than you. Like, even if you might have more technical knowledge or you've done more or whatever, like, I think the best part about collaboration is sort of like, let's put multiple people together and just see what's going to happen. Like, happy accidents, And the only way to have happy accidents is to get out of the way and get preconceived notions out of the way, right? So if you come in there thinking, oh, well, I know more, and I'm going to just let this guy do his thing, and then I'll go fix it because I'm better, you're going to really not get the most of it, and you're not really going to make the best thing. So you really have to know how to let go, I think. You have to be able to walk in there, let your ego go at the door, and just kind of see what's going to happen when you and the other person, whether they know everything about what they're doing or whether it's literally like their first day, you don't know. You got to just let stuff happen. So that's the first tip for collaborating with people. The second tip for collaborating with people is you need to get good at organizing your files. Because a lot of times, like, when you're sending files back and forth, as we are now, right, most of this is going to happen over Google Drive and Dropbox. It's easy to lose stuff, and it's easy to kind of forget about stuff and all that. And nothing sucks more than having a great track and kind of losing it or not labeling it right and ending up with a lot of problems later. So you really want to make sure that you label stuff correctly, put your name on stuff as well, because the other thing is, like, you don't want people to end up, you guys make something great and then people end up wanting to use it, and then later on it's like 6 months later and they don't even remember it was you, or maybe you guys got in the studio a long time ago or something. You want people to be able to find you, put your name on the file. Even put, like, your Instagram on the file. Honestly, I've seen that happen a lot too in the industry, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, people have short attention spans, and you definitely don't want to make something great and then have the person forget it. Plus, for legal purposes later too, you can end up in a lot of trouble, right? And that's the next thing too, is, like, if somebody runs off with your creations, don't go and just publicly try to destroy them just yet. Because I don't think it looks so good. Like, we've seen that a lot, right? Where, some people are collaborating, something goes wrong. I've had this happen before. And either somebody just puts the song out as their own, or they, do something with the legal rights, get it copywritten before you can even get to it. And, it doesn't look so good when you just go on social media and just start saying, oh, go destroy this person, they suck, all that. It's like, you still need to communicate that you're, like, a mature artist. And if that happens, I think it's better to just kind of handle it behind the scenes, honestly. In my experience, try to get to them. If they start ghosting you on social media, maybe take legal action. Maybe speak to other people behind the scenes, like other industry people that have dealt with them, and just let them know what's going on, so that you can kind of, like, maybe there'll be some ramifications for this person. But for me, it kind of always looks like an attention grab to just go on social media and go, oh, this guy ripped me off or whatever. And having this happen before, I just feel like it's not very classy. And what you're going to get in the short term, as far as, like, having that controversy help blow you up, is not really going to be worth it in the long term. Just don't always collaborate with people that do the same thing as you, right? It's pretty boring if you have two techno producers that both make 128 BPM cosmic peak time techno. I mean, when I hear that collaboration is happening, I'm not really that excited to hear what it actually sounds like, because I'm kind of already knowing. It's like, oh, well, these guys both sound pretty much the same, right? So if you always collaborate with people that are in that same niche as you, that is just kind of like so same, it only really works, I think, when it's like two people that have already created a big noise for themselves on their own, and then they come together. What I would do is try collaborating with some people that are outside of your niche. Like, if you're a techno person, collab with your friend that makes house or something. I don't know. If you're a house person, collab with somebody who makes, like, jazz or something. You know what I mean? And, like, you're just going to get a lot more texture to your music. It's not just about putting two names on the billboard and saying, look, these two people are together. It's about actually creating something that means something artistically, musically, something that is this concept is lost a lot these days. But it's like, I think we're all tired of seeing collaborations that are just about putting two names on a piece of paper. We want to really get something with some substance, and there's a reason why it exists. And yeah, so those are all my tips for collaboration. I think if you follow these, you will make some great tracks with your friends. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Check out my website, electronicsamples.com, for the best sounds in electronic music, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.